common problem that some of you might face at one point or another. Windshield wiper transmissions, often called just a windshield wiper linkage. The correct term is transmission. This little spindle part here, usually when they're froze up, they wear out. You can't stop it from happening. Sooner or later it will happen to you. The driver's side one will not go under any circumstance unless you really abuse the fuck out of your wipers. There is a little tab behind the wiper arm. It's for safety, so this wiper will not fail, the one on the driver's side. But this one here on the passenger side does not have it, so it is prone to failure after a while. So, driving down the road, only one wiper works. Your visibility isn't all that great either with just one. So, $160 from your GM dealer. This is what you get. And that is a $160 part. You could go to an auto wreckers and get it for nothing, but I personally do not recommend that. After my experience of owning so many of these vehicles, like I'm on my third Caprice and I still own every single one, you know, and I still own my first car. So I would, if you guys go to an auto wreckers and put one of these in your car, chances are it's going to fail, you know, maybe 30,000 miles down the road. So I just recommend getting a new one and just watch yourself and take care of it. If you live down south where there's no snow, maybe you'll never ever have to deal with something like that. The wiper arms on the Cutlass Supreme, they never did have this style, so they never ever did fail. When you do replace them, you want to check the inside of your wiper arm. If it's stripped inside there too, you're just going to screw up your new wiper transmission. And these parts, at least where I got them, they're not refundable. I had to put a deposit down and I had to order this right from Lansing, Michigan. So it's not worth screwing around with. $160, so you're better off to be careful. Let's get started. Look at the driver's side. That little tab is there designed so that the driver's side wiper arm will not fail under any circumstance. Look at the passenger side. There's no tab there at all, so it will fail. What I'm doing here is I'm loosening the fasteners that attach the transmission in place. This one's on the driver's side. I'm removing everything so I can access. This is the original factory transmission, so it's held in place by rivets. So I can't change anything until I get the whole assembly out of here. The wiper motor shouldn't. The wiper motor doesn't have to come out of there. It'll flex enough. I just need it to move enough that I can get the transmission over, and I'll do the same with that side. Fire it down through the housing there. Same with this side. Now you'll be able to better access bolts, or I should say your rivets, to drill them out so you can put your new transmission in. Okay, so once you've drilled through, and then proceed to remove your transmission. You can tell here this one is rounded off pretty good. Remember to inspect your wiper arm as well. If you install a new transmission and put on your old wiper arm that might be stripped, chances are your new wiper transmission will look like this. When you buy your new transmission, it'll come with instructions. Just follow the instructions carefully. Straightforward stuff. They give you a packet of grease. You just apply that on your ball stud and just bolt her in. It's pretty much straightforward. Here are the parts you get with it. There's your grease that goes on your ball joint. Clasps. You got new nuts and bolt. A set of rivets. Thing I should mention is the ball joint here. You don't have to worry about throwing any grease on that. That's already greased at the factory. Before you hook up your linkage, just finger tighten the bolts just to start them off. When you're tightening your fasteners, you may want to hold the bottom of the transmission just to keep it up. This way it'll be seated properly and it won't be dragged. In order to attach your transmission over here, you might have to turn your wipers on and shut them off about halfway up. I found that's easier to connect better to your ball stud. Now with the crossover link and everything in position, we can then put our wiper arms back on, wet the windshield down a little bit and give her a try. Dry run, make sure your linkage isn't binding. It seems to be working satisfactory. Now we're going to go ahead and put our wiper arms back on and give her a real test. Doing the initial test run, wet the windshield first. Don't put any strain on the wiper linkage just yet. Perfect. We'll notice, however, you may have to make adjustments. This time the wiper arm did not go all the way down, so you have to make adjustments as needed.
Check your fluids. Check your tranny fluid, your power steering, your engine oil, and make sure all your fluids are topped up. Also check your air cleaner and your filter element, and change your filter if needed. Don't forget to check your tire pressures. Happy motoring.